If this is already easy for you, what's the next limit you're ready to push through?
Just wanted to document my journey. As you can see,
I gotta book it. I'm headed to my PET scan. I got a PET scan today. Haven't had any sleep yet. Crazy, huh? Get out the door. I don't know why I can't shut down my Mac. The programs are not responding. On the way, I'll put my thing on so I can hopefully get this swelling down some more. It's a lot of swelling, bro. But how are you today? Hope you're good. I hope you know how valuable your life is. What did I do with my shoes? Okay, ready. Got my cell phone. Just don't have the keys. Where are the keys? Okay, so I'm here at the Proton Therapy Center, and they didn't let me film last time at all, so I might not see you till I get out, okay? But I'll see you soon. I love you, and wish me luck. Let's you know, let's see this PET scan come back negative. I have to say, 150 pounds. To think like a year ago I was 250, 265. I'd lost some weight by this time, but at least in the early part of 2017. Isn't that crazy? Wow, I'm like half the person I used to
I'm a night owl.
Now hold on just 1 second. I want to make one thing clear right here. Gordo Matteo, that fatter version of me, the reason why I lost so much weight wasn't just because of the cancer. In fact, the cancer wasn't really a contributing factor until maybe in the last 6 months. And to prove the point, I put this video in.
And this is day 5 of waking up at 5 a.m. Getting out the door and running. If I can do that, what can you do?
You know what? I didn't feel good about myself because of my weight. And the reality is, if there's one person in this world that you need to have on your side, it's you. And you need to feel good about yourself. And if you feel good about yourself with where you're at and your weight, that's fine. But I wasn't. And the reality was, it was time for me to make a change. Crazy thing was, right after that, I found out I had cancer.
What I'm doing is nothing compared to marathon runners or people who are more fit than me or who work out regularly. This is new for me. If this is already easy for you, what's the next limit you're ready to push through? What's the next limit you're ready to push through?
So what are we doing now?
What we'll do, we'll give you an injection, radioactive tracer.
A radioactive tracer. So I'm here with Derek, who is, what's your position here?
I'm a senior PET CT technologist, so.
Senior PET CT technologist. And right now, he's prepping for, you giving me the radioactive tracer. That's the element that is going to be used to be able to visually determine where the cancer is, right?
Right, yeah. That's something that's got a glucose analog attached to it, and we let that uptake in Matt's body for 60 minutes after the injection, and then start imaging. We check his blood sugar before, and so that we know his sugar is optimal or below 200 primarily.
I imagine it's pretty low.
74. Yeah, that's great.
Glucose level is 74, which is great, he says. You know, it's crazy what we're actually doing. He can't even hold the damn package without a lead container. And that's gonna go in my vein. Isn't that nuts?
It's got a tungsten syringe shield around the actual syringe, so, and then leaded glass. This is leaded glass here that's inserted so that I can see the actual vial or the syringe and what liquid I have in there. So this is obviously for my protection to my hands. Number one exposure. As a technologist is the patient, so we get a lot of exposure from the patient, obviously, because they're unshielded, but we also get a lot of exposure to our hands when we inject. So we try to minimize that with this syringe shield. And imagine doing 10 or 12 of these a day and having this syringe that's unshielded. You get a lot of exposure.
I can smell it, and it's cold. But
Here we have a ring badge. It's a temperature badge that goes, we submit for testing every month. It tells us what our levels are. That kind of keeps us in check, you know, make sure that our techniques are right. What we're doing is safe, obviously, as low as reasonably achievable. Obviously, we're gonna see some radiation exposure. We try to keep it to a minimum. So that's it, Matt, for 60 minutes now. Just hang out.
I need to pee. And then I'm gonna come back here and try to take a nap. I want to get this test done as good as possible. We want to give ourselves the best chance at having a really accurate test. So that means I'm not going to be talking to you anymore, and for my cells not to uptake the radiation, but for the cancer to. I'll be in touch with y'all in a little while. I'll see you in a bit. Just finished my PET scan. They said I didn't move an inch. We got some good images. They're prepping the next one right now. Okay.
Alright.
There's nothing to see right now on the computer?
No.
Okay.
No.
You know I was gonna ask. I'm free to go.
Sorry.
I want to make sure I didn't forget my card.
Yeah.
To come back, I requested a CD to get the results on a disc for myself, and they said it'll be ready in 15 to 20 minutes. I need to kind of keep moving before I slow down too much and pass out. So I'm back at the proton therapy center to pick up my discs. I tell you what, I'm so excited to find out, like, what was the results. It's a huge deal after all this chemo and all this stuff. You know what I'm here for.
Your disc, Mr. Armstrong, right?
Yeah, we're here for the discs. If you're interested in seeing my PET scan results, be sure to subscribe to my channel. The results will be coming soon. That's it, we got it. Ever since I got my teeth pulled, my bottom lip and my chin is like my foot fell asleep. It's like asleep. It still hasn't woke up. And it's been like 3 or 4 days. Apparently that's one of the side effects from hitting a nerve. But they say it goes away after maybe months. Sometimes it doesn't go away at all. Anyway. But no, it wasn't because of the cancer that I lost all the weight. It was because of this.
Today is day 1. I got up at 5 a.m. starting the 5 a.m. club. And so Malachi so Lily and Jeremiah were with me. Lily, how did it go for day 1?
Good.
I worked on it. Yeah, I was getting up at 5 a.m. busting my butt. Yeah, sometime you guys are going to hear about when I originally found out about the cancer and everything that was going on in my life at the time, because it's wild. I'll talk to you soon.
I just want to stay in bed and sleep, and so then they left, and then I said, I have to get up. I have to get up. I have to get up, so I got up.
And that was a choice you decided to make for yourself, even though your body felt... How would you describe that?
Tired. I jumped up and got out of bed.
He was like, time to get up. It's time? Okay, let's go. I was like, all right. Would you be interested in joining the 5 a.m. club? If you want to learn more, all it is just me and some friends that are going to actually go after this thing and encourage one another and do it every day. I want to encourage you all. You are worth it. You matter more than you realize. And one of the best things you could possibly do to change this world is become the best you there is, because that, my friends, is real hope for people. Real hope. Have a great day. Peace.